Hey guys, Figurecraft here. Sorry it's been a while, been busy again. But today we got a package in the mail. And we finally got Agora Models Shipment 20. The box has been through a little bit of rough in the mail. So the tapes came undone right here, but let's hope everything's still here. So let me go ahead and get this open. Alright. Here is our shipment 20. Get these out of the way. There's our books. Alrighty, we'll do our usual routine. First we gotta find the first book, which is issue 111. And then we gotta find 111's box, which is this one, the longest one in the box. So for starters, let's get the book open. And we gotta find the instructions so we can check the parts. Let's see here. Well, 2 pages are stuck together. There we are. The last section of the kill. So we're supposed to have some screws in the kill section. Get our blade. Run it. Okay, here's our screws. We got 2 packs of screws. And this is the big O last section of the kill. And there it is. Metal. So there is our last part of the kill. So put it back in its thing. It's checked. And then we got our screws. So all these parts are here. I can't wait to see the parts to the remote control because we got that this time. So set this to the side. Over here. And we'll move this book. And now we're going to look for issue 112. There it is. Issue 112. And then we got to look for 112's box, which is the other biggest box in the box. Set that there to the side. Open up our book. Ooh, it's starting to show pictures of Titanic. Two pages stuck together again. Stern section of the hull. So just like last time, going to get our blade, run it down here. See here. How do we get that out? Okay, there it comes. Slowly push. And this piece is kind of stuck. You daggone piece. You ripped the bag. Give me a few seconds here. We're having some complications. Quit ripping the bag. Okay. Ooh, this is nice. Okay, that. Okay, that's engraved on there. That's engraved on there and painted. This right here is just painted on. Titanic, Liverpool. The very back of the ship. Which is exciting. And then some screws. So that's all the pieces. This to the side. Close that book. Then we need to find issue 113, which is right there. Now where's box 113? Right here. One of the small ones. Okay, in issue 113, more about Britannic. Bulwarks for the stern. Alrighty, we should have some screws in here. 2 different sets of screws. IM screws. And AM screws. Which that is... yeah, AM. And then we should have 3 pieces that go here. Let's see here. Okay, there's a piece. This is the pieces to the back of our ship. So that's the piece that goes on that side over there. So we'll go ahead and put that back in there. And then we'll fold it up. So we know that one's check. Here's the opposite side. Which is on this side, so yep, that one's check. So now we know both those ain't the same piece. They're definitely the correct pieces. So we'll set those to the side. Then we got one more, which is the little piece that goes at the back. And yep, there it is. So that's check. Okay, so far so good. Now we just got to get these back in here. Get our screws. Okay, so that's that box. And that's the end of that book. Now we need issue 114, which is right here. 114's box, that's 115. 114, another small box. And opening up the book. Supports for the propeller shafts. Alrighty then. Let's get our 114's box. And we gotta have, there's something in here. That tape's always loose. This should probably be those plastic pieces. Yep, there's the square plastic piece red, which will replace that piece of the engine room's part. And then, here's the square plastic long red piece. And then there should be one more little tiny piece in here, or maybe two. What's in there? Oh, more stuff, okay. Here is, dropped it. Here is the replacement of that. Here's two of these, which goes on our propeller shafts. Let me try to get one here. That goes on our shafts. There should be 3 of those. There's one more in here, I feel it. There they are. So all 3 of those are checked. So let's get this small stuff back in this bag. We'll fold that down and pinch the tape. It'll probably come undone again. Then we got 3 screws in here. There's 1, there's 2 AP screws, MP screws. Oh, there's 4 screws in here. AP screws, AM screws, and then this right here should be a shaft, I think. And, yep. This is plastic. But there is our propeller shaft on one side. This is the one that goes on this side over here. So that one's checked. And then their last one should be the opposite side, which goes over here. So, yep. We got both sides. So we'll put that back in there. Put this one back in there. However it was. Put that one there. We'll put all these screws back into the bag, or back into the box. Then we'll close it. And there's a lot of parts of the instructions on this, because this is the book where we'll actually be putting the engine room inside the ship. And that's a very exciting part. I can't wait to finally put my engine room inside the ship. I ain't touched that engine room in 2 years. Last time we fooled with the engine room was back in issue 40. 115. And 115's box should be this one because I just had it a minute ago. Yep, 115. Now this is an exciting one too because this should be a remote control. More pictures of Titanic. Yep, there's a remote control, part 1. Now this one's going to be fun. I can't wait to see these parts. So let's get 115 open. Why ain't you cutting? There we go. Okay, so we got some screws. These are KP screws. That's the first time we had KP screws. Here is something in here. It's a little, I bet this is that spring mechanism that you got to make for the controller. Get it open, dump this out into my hand. Yep. There's the spring. There is one piece. There's the other piece. That makes the spring mechanism. And then here is that metal connecting piece that goes inside of the controller. So yeah, let's put all these back into here because very small parts. Spring. That little metal mechanism. And then the other metal part that makes up the spring, and then we'll close that. So all those pieces are accounted for. There's something in here. This is probably the gold dial or the black dial. Okay, this is our gold dial. Plastic. Looks very nice. Okay, so that's our gold dial. This one has to be the black dial, which will have all of our sayings on it, of our speeds. At least that tape stuck good. Why can't all the other tapes do that? Yeah, there we go. Oh, that's nice. That's very nice. Stop, standby, dead slow, slow, half, full, or half, whatever that is. So yeah, very nice part. And it's got some little plastic pegs at the back. I like it. And then our last thing right here should have our last remaining parts, which should be the big old white part of the remote, and then the two white circle things that the spring mechanism goes into. So let's try to get all this out of here. I'll pull it, and yeah, I was right. It all came with it. So here's one part of the white mechanism. There's where the spring was set. The other part of the white mechanism is in here where it's going to eventually go. And then here is our remote control. And then if I turn this around, there is all of our lights, whistle, smoke, CQD, and SOS. So that is a very good remote. And then it was in here like this. And then quite a pretty good small remote. Goes in here like that. So that's everything to the remote control on part 1. So we'll put all this back into the box. Grab those screws. And we'll close the box up. Yeah, it's going to be so much fun putting that remote together. And then our last issue, and then the last box, issue 116. Remote Control Part 2. This box feels full. Alright, first up we got 2 packs of screws. EP screws. AP screws. Then we got a pack, which tape's already loose on it. Really doesn't surprise me with the tape. As long as the parts are in here, that's all that counts. This feels like the opposing gold piece. Yep. The other gold piece. Plastic again. Ah, you crazy tape. Okay. This feels like the other black piece that goes at the back. So this is the other black plastic piece. I already know that. And where's that? There it is. Yep, the other black plastic piece. Get it back in the pack. Come on. Ah, the tape caught it. Let go. Okay, so that's that. Now we've got this one. Ah, this feels like the circuit board. Yep. There is the circuit board. Here's the buttons. And there's the light. And there's the switch. So that's the circuit board. Put it the other way. And then we got another pack. This feels like the back of the remote. Don't know if there's anything in this one or not. Yeah, there is. We got the buttons, which are all made on one sprue. We have the back of the battery remote, or the battery cover. And then this little thing you don't want to lose. This is the bolt cover to the remote. I'll hold on to that. And then this is the back of the remote. So we'll put that little bolt cover back in there. We'll put the battery cover and then the buttons. And our last one is a piece right here. This is the handle. This thing feels absolutely heavy. Oh yeah, that's metal. That's where the bolt cover goes. That is metal for the handle. It's got some weight to that. I like that. But yeah, that's everything. So everything is here accounted for. Now what I got to do is paint that the piece of the inside of the hole at the back where the curve is orange on the sides, and then we can start the build. But I'll get that painted up, and then after that we'll start the build. So let me just go ahead and close this up. But flip through the rest of the book right fast. Yeah, it's going to be fun building this remote. But yeah, that right there is everything that came in shipment 20. We only got 4 more shipments to go. But that's going to do it for this video. You all be safe during these troublesome times. And y'all have a blessed one. And I will catch you guys in my next one. And goodbye.